Look out! Hall and Oates!
It's Comedy Tonight with our guests, Will Durst, Tommy Koenig, Al Romero, Glenn Farrington, Ken Ober, and Hal Spear. Some of America's brightest comics, and who knows what else. Now, here's your host, Bill Boggs.
Hey, thank you. Hall and Oates. Oh, that's good. Thanks, Tommy. Our first comedian worked as a rickshaw driver, as a cave tour guide, as a dishwasher at the Grand Canyon, everything he majored in at college. And now he's one of San Francisco's hottest comedians. This is Will Durst.
Yo, how you doing? I need cable TV. I'm a comedian. I go home at 3 in the morning. I'm wired. I got to zone out in front of the tube. Without cable, what? 6 channels of snow. Of course, with cable, I have ESPN showing the Northwest Arkansas Lawn Bowling quarterfinals, seniors division, and there's the All Hawaii 5-0 channel. Or a 24-hour weather station. Oh, just what I need to know at 4 in the morning, you know. What is the relative humidity of Nova Scotia? I need to know. And then MTV. Jim Morrison, there's a new music video out. Buddy Holly has a music video. Does this not seem odd to you? Keep waiting for the Karen Carpenter video to surface. None for me, thanks. I'm stuffed. The Eurythmics, the New Wave Captain and Tennille. Cyndi Lauper I like the idea of a teenage bag lady. But does Stevie Wonder know what people are doing to his hair? Does he have any... No, Steve, everybody's wearing wind chimes on the back of their head. I went to college for 7 years. Almost graduated. Couldn't afford the $3,700 in parking fines. I like college, I just hated my living situation. Jekyll and Hyde people. They leave the house 8 o'clock at night, semi-normal humanoids. They come home at their bar time so bent about a shape they look like Quasimodo. Party! And I lived at home. Had to move. Moved in with some sprout heads. I hate sprout heads. Kind of people who see auras. Oh, wow. I think people who see auras are experiencing the first stages of glaucoma. I can't eat tofu. I try. I get it 4 inches from my mouth. They say, I'm sorry. This should come out of my body, not go into it. Then I got married. Yeah, I love marriage. I miss sex, but I love marriage. My wife's the only woman in the world premenstrual 23 days a month. February is a bitch. She wants to spend our vacations camping. I hate camping. I'm sorry, mighty of a good time does not include sleeping on the ground and going potty behind rocks. For me, the outdoors is where the car is. Roughing it is TV without remote control. I'm a city boy, damn it. You say wilderness, I think Kmart. Thanks a lot, you've been good.
Back with us tonight is a comedian who says he can walk over hot coals and swallow a handful of nails, but he doesn't want to show off. The multi-talented Tommy Koenig.
The inquiring mind wants to know.
I want to know.
What was John Hinckley thinking when he shot the president?
Shoot him.
How did actor James Coco lose almost 200 unwanted pounds?
He died.
What do doctors say is the secret to a long life?
Slow death.
Want to improve your sex life?
Sure.
The secret's in this week's Inquirer.
Crazy glue?
Because the inquiring mind wants to know.
I want to know. Great to be back.
Hello, how are you? You recognize me? It's great to be back, thanks. This is George Burns. I'm not home right now, but I left on my telephone answering machine. Here's how it goes. Hello, this is George Burns. There's no one here to take your call right now, except me, and I don't want to take your call. I want to talk, or maybe sing. There's no one here right now to take your phone call, so leave a message when you hear the tone. And don't forget to leave your name and number, and someone here will call you when they're home. Not bad for my age. Say bye, George. Bye, George. Thank you, Pete. Oh, thanks. I love you. Great to be back. Thanks. All right, let's update things for the young people. How about boy George Burns? I ain't no baby. I'm over 84. I may not sing or dance like once before, but I'll mumble for ya. I'll mumble for ya. I'll mumble for ya. I'll mumble for you. You can't understand a word I'm saying because I'm mumbling for you. If you really want to hurt me, just because I'm mumbling for you. You know, I'm a comedian. Thanks. My parents think I'm a comedian. Anyway, now it's time for the secret of Tina Turner's hair. The touch of my hand to the back of my head makes my scalp react. Then it's easy to see this hair ain't on me. That's the simple fact. It's a big toupee. And to make it stay. Oh, this rug's got some glue, got some glue. This hair is second-hand promotion. This rug's got some glue, got some glue. Who needs real parts when the charts can be broken? It's great to be black. Thank you.
With us tonight is a novelty in the world of comedy. This is the man who drives a Castro convertible because he's a Cuban comedian, Al Romero.
Thank you. Boy, it's great to be here in New York City. I'm from Miami. Of course, I'm Cuban. I have to be. It's a law. But you know, one thing that I noticed is outside of Miami, a lot of people in this country have no conception what a Cuban is. Really, to most people in this country, a Cuban is a Puerto Rican with a boat. That or Ricky Ricardo going, Isn't it sad to think that the two most famous Cubans in the world are Fidel Castro and Ricky Ricardo? But I understand. We Cubans are not the easiest people in the world to understand. We're pretty confusing people. As a matter of fact, if you notice, Cuba is in the Caribbean, the government is in Moscow, and the people live in Miami. But I lied. I have to be truthful. I'm really not from Miami. I'm from Miami, but I don't live there anymore because there's just too many Haitians there. Boy, you know how these immigrants are. You give them a finger, they take the whole hands. You know how these people are? Boy, that bothers me. These Haitians, they come into Miami, the next day they go around speaking French like they own the place or something. I stopped one the other day and I said, hey, learn the language. Speak Spanish like everybody else around here. Nerves of these people, huh? But I tell you, I grew up all my life watching American films and stuff like that, and I really enjoy it. My favorite used to be John Wayne. You remember John Wayne? Yeah, well, this is the way I remember John Wayne when I was a little kid in Cuba. It goes like this. Esta ciudad no es lo suficiente grande para los dos, Colorado. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that he was Cuban. Isn't that something, boy, huh? Well, listen, you'll be very nice. I gotta get going. I have to deliver some guns to El Salvador. So I'm running a little late, so thank you very much. Have a good night.
Coming up, more of the same? Not likely. Some of Comedy Tonight's guests fly on Region Air, the luxury air service between New York and Los Angeles, at first-class fares.
Get ready for a comedy tag team with 3 comedians. First up is Glenn Farrington.
Thank you. Thank you. Tell you what, I want to start off with a tip. If you ever feel a little depressed sometimes, your life isn't going the way you want it to, do what I do. Go to a McDonald's, any McDonald's. Just look behind that counter. Then you realize it could be worse. You could be this guy right here. You figure he's got a job, you got a career ahead of you, boy. You gotta have fun with the people who work at these places. Find a McDonald's that has a drive-thru. But don't take your car. Walk. Walk right up to that menu, order your food.
I'd like some of these chicken nuggets, please.
Oh, they get so pissed when you mispronounce it. Ah, that's McNuggets, sir. Ooh, excuse me for not working for minimum wage. Hey. This is where the fun starts. Tap on the window. They look at you like you're an alien from another world. We can't give you food, you don't have a car. Yeah, I may not have a car, but I have a life, pal. You know my favorite time of the year? Christmas. I love Christmas. See, we love Christmas, but dogs hate it. I mean, think about it. At least half of us bring a live tree into the house. This confuses the hell out of your dog. To him, this is indoor plumbing. You walk through the door of the tree, he's like, that's awfully nice of you. Just put it over there, that'll be just fine. You think he's confused now, try and take him out for a walk. Hey, wait a minute! What are you taking me outside for? There's a pine urinal right here. All right, I'll go out, but I'm holding it in, pal. And when I come back, I'm leaving a few more presents underneath that tree. I want to show you something. I used to be a magician before I became a comedian. That means I used to do magic tricks for a living. Now I tell jokes for a living, and my parents are real proud of me. Boy. I want to show you something you probably see magicians use in their act. Flash paper. It's a chemically treated paper that when you touch it to a flame, you get that reaction. Ooh, now I just didn't do that so the people out there can go, wow, what a great show. There is a reason why I showed you this. If you unroll this paper, it looks a lot like rolling paper. The fun you can have at a party. Sooner or later, someone's bound to ask who's got papers, offer it. Oh, I do. Oh, you're gonna love this one. Hey, you with the beard, light up. Could you imagine if they use this at drug rehabilitation centers? Couldn't you see the commercials? I don't smoke dope no more, but I've got no lips. But I got me a good job. You want some chicken McNuggets? Thank you, thank you. your next act now, a good friend of mine, a very funny guy, ladies and gentlemen, Ken Ober. Ken Ober.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little steamed. Had my car broken into this afternoon. Left it alone for 15 minutes. Broad daylight. Came outside. Someone had smashed the entire passenger side window. Broke into my car and installed an 8-track stereo system. You know? You just can't win. I'll tell you, it's getting expensive to travel by car. And I'm not talking about gas prices. Speeding ticket prices have gone up, haven't they? I mean, it used to be 10 bucks, boom, you're home. Not anymore. It's incredible. I'll tell you this, though. Some states are trying to help us out by actually printing their speeding ticket prices on signs on their highways. Have you seen this? I imagine this is to help us budget our trips more carefully as we travel throughout the country. It's incredible. It really is. You know you're in trouble when that cop car pulls you over. He's got like carte blanche and Visa stickers in the back window. Or he leans into your car. You know, sir, you should check into our frequent speeder program while you're out there. You don't get those speeding tickets from regular policemen on our highways either, do you? No. You get them from the state police. The state troopers. You check these guys out? They give the word macho a whole new meaning, don't they? Hey, watch these guys work. These guys can stand in the middle of a highway now, point at a speeding car, and have it pull over. Amazing. But come on, let's be honest. Isn't it just a little tempting when these guys stand out there and point at you, just to like, boom. A nice shot, man. Didn't have time to go for the gun. Big news here in New York. The lottery's up there again. $7 million. You gotta play it. But look, you gotta be honest. People like us will never win. Because every time the lottery gets up in the millions, who wins? Geeks. Right? All right, bulging eyes, tufts of hair coming out their head. These people don't even know how to spend money, right? They track them down like a year later to find out if the money changed them. Of course not. They're geeks. Right? Well, I'll be honest with you. I kept the job at the machine shop, but, well, we finally did have that sofa reel posted. Oh, my God. You won $7 million? You had a sofa reel poster? For once, I'd like to see a cool guy win the lottery. You know, change a little thing. It changed me. Sit down for a second, man. Right. First day, I found out I won 2 ounces of Coke, boom, right up my nose. I was pretty wired, man. Bought a couple planes, smashed them to the World Trade Towers. I found out the QE2 was in town, right? Bought it, sank it. I spent all the money in a week. Now I'm back at the machine shop working. But what are you going to do, huh? That's what I got. Thanks a lot. Thank you. The sex guy. To my left, you're right. Very funny gentleman, Mr. Hal Spear, ladies and gentlemen. Hal Spear.
Good evening. It's great to be here on national TV. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Had to say hello to them. Because, you know, I'm older now. I appreciate my parents. Because when you're younger, you never do. I mean, you always have arguments, fights. Remember those fights with your parents? And they all say the same things. All fathers would say no for no reason at all. Parents like, Daddy, can I go to the movies? No. Why? 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 Because I'm your father. Thanks for clearing that up. How do you know you're really my father? No son of mine would talk that way to me. Then you're not my father. I'm going to the movies. Take care, man. Don't hit me. I didn't mean it. Don't hit me. Fathers always end things with young man. Do you hear me, young man? Yes, I do, old fogey. Don't hit me. I didn't mean it. Mothers say the weirdest things in the world. The other day, my mother walked into my room. She goes, "What are those crumbs doing on the couch?" They're watching TV. Pick them up right now. Can't they stay up another half hour? They're so good, please. Chef Hell comes on. It's their favorite show. Don't hit me out of me. My mother used to compare me to my best friend, Doug, who lived down the block. Remember that fight? It was a typical fight. It's like, what's this, a 40 on report card? How come Doug down the block, he gets a 90, huh? You could do as good as Doug. I get in trouble, my mother would bring up Doug. Doug's a good boy. You could be as good as Doug. Then the time came when I did something wrong with Doug. And I tell my mother, but Mom, Doug did it too. Do I care about Doug? Is Doug my child? So tell me, Hal, why did you do it? Because Doug told me to. If Doug told you to jump off the bridge, would you? No. But if he told me to push you off, I would. Now you can hit me, come on. Everyone hit me for that. Doug came over and hit me for that. You guys have been great. Take care. Enjoy.
Thanks to our guests, Will Durst, Al Romero, Tommy Koenig, Hal Spear, Glenn Farrington, Ken Ober, and of course our announcer, Mark McEwen. One quick question. How did you like the limo that we sent for you to get you over here?
It was great, Bill, but another limousine pulled up next to us and he said, pardon me, do you have any gray poop on? I said, no, I don't have any gray poop on, but Bill Boggs does.
I do. Good night.